Hi yoga friends, it's good to see you. Today's yoga class is all about bugs. We're going to be talking about how they move, if they slither, if they fly, if they jump, if they crawl, and we're going to be reading and acting out this yoga bug book, which is one of my favorites. So to get our bodies ready today, let's stand up and warm up our bodies a little bit with the Itsy Bitsy Spider song. So sing along with me. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Here comes the rain. Down comes the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the fight again. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Here comes the rain. Down comes the rain and washed the spider out. Out comes the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Let's try it one more time. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Great job, everybody. I hope you feel all warmed up and ready for our yoga class today. So for our yoga bug book, our first pose is bee pose. It says, hum, 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 buzzy bee, bzzz, hum, bzzz, hum. So for our bee pose, we're going to sit in crisscross applesauce, sitting up nice and tall, and then our arms are going to flap like a busy, busy bee. Bzzz, bzzz, bzzz. For our bee pose. Our next pose is caterpillar pose, and it says creepy crawl across the floor, caterpillar. So let's start at the back of our mats. And we're going to come down on our forearms into a little bit of a plank pose. And maybe we'll walk our feet in so our hips come up to the sky, and then walk our feet back out to lower our hips down. Let's try that one more time. Walk our feet in and out, and then drop those knees down and walk your hands in. Great job being caterpillars, creeping across the floor. Our next insect is called a stick insect. It says lift and twirl up to the sky, stick insect. So for this pose, we're going to do triangle pose. So starting at the back of our mats, we'll take a big step forward. Arms come out in the T position as we lean over that front leg, and the back arm lifts up towards the sky for our stick insect pose today. And then coming all the way back up, let's switch. Bring that back foot forward, front foot back. Arms come out on either side, leaning forward, coming into our stick insect pose on the other side. And then coming all the way up to stand, we'll bring our feet together. Great job. Shine and sparkle, twinkle toes. Lightning bug pose is next. So we'll come all the way back up to stand. And for lightning bug pose, we're going to work on dancer pose. So standing on one leg, reach back for that foot behind you, and open your body forward as you extend that front arm, coming into your dancer pose. Good Good job balancing, and then let's try the other side. Shift the weight onto one leg, reach for the leg behind, extend that front arm long as you lift the back leg. Beautiful job with your dancer pose, your dragonfly, lightning bug pose, beautiful. Our next pose is spider pose. Pitter patter, tiny feet, spin, spin a web. Spider pose. So for this pose, we're going to come down into a squat with our feet out to the side, and our hands are going to come down to the mat, and then maybe they'll tuck behind our feet. And here we are in spider pose with lots of arms and legs moving across the floor. Pitter patter, tiny feet, spin, spin a web. Great job with your spider pose. Our next pose is butterfly pose. Flutter by flutter, fly, fly away. So for butterfly pose, we're going to sit with our feet together and our knees out to the side. Our hands will go underneath our feet, and then our knees, our legs are our wings, and we're going to flutter up and down like we're flying through the sky. Beautiful butterfly wings. Great job, everybody. And that's our butterfly pose. Let's see what's next. Dragonfly pose. Spread your wings and touch the ground. Dragonfly. So for this pose, we're going to take our legs out nice and wide, sitting up nice and tall, toes pointing up to the ceiling, and then we're going to walk our hands forward to become our dragonflies. Great job. Beautiful dragonflies. See if you might be able to walk your hands a little bit further. Great job, everybody. And then walk those hands back. Beautiful. And let's see what our next insect is. Grasshopper pose. Strum and hum, twist and turn, grasshopper. So for grasshopper, we're going to start with our knees bent and our feet on the mat, and then we're going to cross one leg over the knee, and one hand goes behind. The same arm is going to reach across for our grasshopper pose. The same arm and the same leg are crossing the body at the same time. So sitting up nice and tall and twisting, reaching that arm across the body to create our grasshopper pose. And then let's switch. We'll take the other leg across our body. Same arm reaches across. Great job. You might be feeling this a little bit in your hip as you stretch and reach. Beautiful grasshoppers. And release. Our next one is flipped beetle. Wiggle, giggle, jiggle, hands and feet. Flipped beetle. So for this pose, we're going to lie on our backs and reach up for our feet. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me a little bit better. So we're going to reach up for our feet, and maybe we wiggle and stretch our legs. Maybe we shake our arms and legs. Maybe we roll side to side for our flipped beetle pose. And then come all the way back up to sitting. Great job. And our last pose today is called Ladybug Pose. Snuggle and cuddle, close your eyes, little bug, ladybug. So for this one, we're going to come down on our mat into child's pose. So taking our knees out wide and our toes together, sinking our hips back. Arms can reach overhead or they can tuck on either side of your legs. Taking a couple of deep breaths here. And then slowly walking your hands back towards your body and coming all the way up to a seated position. I hope you enjoyed our class today all about bugs. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye!